Hello, welcome back to Stats after we had kind of a long 2-week module there. Happy 4th of July. I hope you had some time to relax. We are headed into Module 6, so we are definitely on the downhill. Work to do, but on the downhill we made it over halfway. Module 6 really copies what you did in Module 5, except for it's using quantitative variables. So since we're using quantitative variables, we'll have means instead of proportions. So it's the same design. So the first chapter will talk about quantitative variables and describing two groups, just like we did in Chapter 5. So that first section will be comparing two groups. The second session will talk about a simulation approach, and then the third one will be a theory-based approach, and that's the module for the week. So in that first one where it talks about comparing two groups, you're going to talk about the shape, the center, variability, that kind of thing, but then it's going to go into a 5-number summary, which is another way of doing it, and then another way of displaying a 5-number summary is a box plot. And box plots use the median, not the mean, because the mean is not affected. It doesn't give into peer pressure from outliers. So that would be the first section. The second session is simulation based. And a question to keep in mind there is, what does it mean if a confidence interval does not have 0 in it? Well, if it doesn't have 0 in it, that means that being the same, that their difference between the two groups isn't plausible, and so there is something going on. That means that your t-test would be significant as well. And then the third one is theory-based approach. So same idea, just in a theory-based approach, so you'll have some validity conditions for a theory-based approach. So not a lot of sections here, only 3. However, you should work on that statistics around me. Make sure you post on that, and then also keep working on the research project. Make sure that that proposal, if you haven't gotten it approved already, that you have it approved. Let's do extra credit of, trying to think of something interesting today. Extra credit will be coffee. Let's say coffee, and yeah, best wishes.